So basically, I grew up in a pretty Christian home. My parents both like really encouraged church and wanting us to go to Sunday school. Um, and I got baptized really young because I actually grew up kind of, well, it was like Catholic, but it was Episcopalian. Um, and so I just always grew up around the church, but I never really actually like believed in it. I felt like it was like just like something my parents wanted me to do, and like I just like kind of was that kid that like knew the right answers and stuff, but didn't really enjoy going at all. Um, and I went on like that until I was about 13, and my brother ended up passing away pretty unexpectedly, in some like pretty tragic circumstances, and that really kind of changed everything for me. Um, like I turned away from God even more than I already had before, and my parents too were going through a bad time and didn't really encourage church at the time either, and so that was pretty rough. And we ended up just like kind of all turning our backs from God, and then I started getting into not the best stuff, like didn't have the best friends or the best boyfriend, and like was doing stuff I wasn't supposed to be doing, like growing like when I was like in high school later on. And I went on like that until I went to Young Life Camp my sophomore year. And at first I didn't really think it was going to be beneficial. I just thought that I needed to go, and it was going to be fun, a week in Colorado like with all my friends. And that ended up being like life-changing. I didn't think it would be, but it was actually the first time that I was actually able to ever tell anybody about my brother, and this had been like 3 years later. And I don't know, I finally just like realized that I like wasn't in a good place, and I wasn't happy with anything I was doing, and I just like knew I needed to change something. And I loved how just everyone was talking about God and how like their lives had changed so much, and I just really wanted that. And so during that week I actually decided to like, I don't know if you would call it like renew my relationship with Christ, or just start a relationship with Christ, since I really didn't before, and decided that I just wanted to change things for myself, and like wanted to be more happy and to move on from things that had happened in the past and everything. Then